Hello Riverdale, Mr. Principe here. I will be joined later in the video by Mr. Flanagan and our new interim principal, Mr. Hines. I hope all of you have had a wonderful and safe summer. As we prepare to come back to school, new safety procedures have been put into place. The intent of this video is to show you and show all of us what we must do to keep ourselves safe and healthy. Remember, these procedures have been put into place to keep you safe. We are in this together, and together we will get through this and keep ourselves safe. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Flanagan and I am the other assistant principal here at Riverdale High School. I'm just going to take my mask down so that I can tell you a few things that you're going to need to know when you enter the school every day. Obviously, you will be wearing one of these when you enter the school and while you are in school. I'm in the front foyer of the high school by the oval entrance. Okay, so there's a few things you need to know about this when you get here. So when you walk into school in the morning, okay, these are temperature kiosks, okay, and there will be several of them stationed around the school, including 2 in the main foyer. So when you walk into the school, there are 2 things that you will have to do. One of them is to walk up to a kiosk and you will show your face and you will get the red dot in the middle of your forehead and it will read your temperature in under 2 seconds. Okay, so this just read mine. My temperature's normal. I'll be ready to go. There will also be a daily component that you will have to fill out on your phone. Okay, and it will be very simple. Okay, the other things you need to know about the front entrance, the main entrance to the high school are, if you are late, you must come in to this entrance. This is the only entrance we'll buzz you in if you are later than 8:35. This is also where if you have forgotten your laptop or anything like that and a parent or sibling needs to drop it off, there will be a table located inside of the doors and they can put that item on the table and we will bring it to you. Okay, behind me actually is the main office. For those of you that are new to the school, okay, the main office is located right next to the front foyer. Okay. So that kind of brings us to the next part of this, which will be the flow of the building. So we're just going to take you through, show you what a hallway is going to look like, show you what a stairwell is going to look like because it's not going to be normal, and we'll even take you into a classroom on the 2nd floor. Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Flanagan. Since there's nobody around, I can take my mask off. But normally, while you're in the building, we want you to have the masks on all the time. Across from the main office is one of our 3 stairwells. Now you will notice on this stairwell it says stop, do not enter, down staircase only. For your safety, what we've decided to do is the main staircase will be an up staircase only and the 2 side staircases will be down staircases only. So that's why we have this sign here. What you will also notice as we walk down the hallway, there are these blue circles letting you know which way we would like you to walk. Basically, what we want you to do when you're walking down the hallway, we want you to stay to the right. This way we're keeping social distance as you pass by other students in the hallway.
As you can see, there's 2 things in the frame behind me that we need to talk about. Number 1 is lockers. Lockers, we cleaned them all out at the end of June and we found some interesting stuff. Unfortunately, you will not be issued lockers this year. We don't want people congregating in the hallways. We don't want to slow down traffic flow. Okay, the other thing is restrooms. Restrooms will only be able to be occupied by 1 person at a time, and it is something we will have to monitor, and it is something that you as students are going to have to monitor as well.
What you should take note as you come into the 300 wing, the stairwell directly in front of you is going to be a down stairwell only. Over my shoulder, my left shoulder, you can see this is a handicap ramp which we will use as you come from the 300 wing into the 400 wing as your up ramp.
Okay, as we mentioned in the beginning, there's only going to be 2 places where you can enter the building in the morning. One was at the main entrance, at the oval, on the Oradell side of the building, and the other is going to be in the cafeteria off the 5th Ave lot. There are two doors in the cafeteria. One is behind me. The other one is on the other side of the cafeteria. When you enter in the morning, there will be a kiosk at each door. So it does not matter which door you come through. We will ask you, as we had mentioned, to show us your app that you will have to fill out and then get your temperature scan. Then you will continue one way to the cafeteria doors in front of you, and you will go to your period 1 or your period 5 class. So, you might be wondering, what do I do now that I've successfully entered the building? Well, you're going to go to your period 1 class or your period 5 class, depending on what day it is. When you get to that classroom is going to look a little different than it normally has. This is what we imagined a socially distant classroom would look like. And as you can see, desks are spread out so that everybody can maintain the proper distance from one another. And of course, you have to be wearing one of these.
One of the things you will notice when you walk into a classroom outside of the way it is configured for you to sit down is each classroom will have a hand sanitizer. What we recommend is that when you enter and exit the classroom, you use the hand sanitizer. Before we go, I would like to talk to you about the schedule. As you know, Monday and Tuesday is periods 1 through 4. Thursday and Fridays are period 5 through 8. If you have a study hall, period 1 or period 5, we ask that you do not come in for your study hall, that you come in for the period after that. If you have a study hall, period 4 or period 8, we ask that after period 3 and after period 7, you leave the building. So you are not required to go to study hall periods 1, 4, 5, and 8. Again, if it's at the end of the day, we ask that you immediately leave the building and leave the school premises. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sure after viewing it, you still will have some questions. Please know that you can contact either myself, Mr. Flanagan, or Mr. Hines with any questions that you have. We would be more than happy to answer them. Now, let us review some key points. The first one, we ask that all students enter the building between 8:05 and 8:35 in the morning, and that there are 2 entrance points, one through the main entrance here and the other down in the cafeteria. If you happen to come in after 8:35, the only entrance point will be through this main entranceway. When you leave the building, we ask not only you leave the building, but you also leave the premises. Remember to maintain safe social distancing wherever you can. And one of the most important points is anytime you enter this building, you must wear your mask. Because remember, wearing this mask will keep yourself safe and everybody else around you safe. Because wearing is caring. Thank you, and stay safe.
Hello, my name is Mr. Hines, and I am the interim principal of Riverdale High School. I'd like to thank Mr. Principe, Mr. Flanagan, and Mr. Trainer from our media department for the work they did in completing this video for the school community. I hope you found it informative. So many aspects of the school day have been altered to create an environment that addresses the health concerns brought about by COVID-19. From the way students enter the building and complete the screening process, to the arrows in the hallway that direct us to our classes and offices, to the tools teachers are using to deliver instruction. Adaptability has become an important component in all of our lives. With patience, with cooperation, we will establish new routines. We will learn how to utilize the assortment of technology applications now available. And we will continue to seek solutions for the problems that emerge. Stay alert for updates that will be posted concerning the start of the school year. And remember, when you do enter the building, you need to wear a mask. Wearing is caring. Stay safe I'll see you soon.